and timed here.
They still can't slow play.
Yeah, yeah.
But you know, they won't be timed.
So Bernie win. Let's quickly go over his blue-black control list.
Yes.
Mostly,
he just built this today too, right?
He's borrowing most of the cards.
Yeah.
Most is pretty standard. 4 disallows, 3 essence scatters, 1 unwind, 1 syncopate, 1 commit memory, 1 blink of an eye. 3 Fatal Push, 3 Moment of Craving, 4 Vasquez Contempt, 4 Torrential Gearhulks, 4 Glimmer Genius, 2 Gonti Lord of Luxury, 2 Scarab God, 1 Urgle's Bloodfast, and then Lambesa, 4 Fitapools, 4 Drowned Catacomb, 4 Field of Ruin, 7 Island, 7 Swamp. Pretty typical standard stuff, counter magic removal, and win conditions. I do like the 2 Gonti's main board, though.
Okay.
What's Justin got going on?
We have 4 Bowmat Couriers, 3 Fatal Push, 4 Scrap Heap Scrounger, 2 Heart of Curon, which is interesting. Only 2 hearts. I'm not sure if that's standard or not. 4 Glintly Siphoner, 1 PNLR, 2 Captain Lannery Storm, also very interesting. 4 Unlicensed Disintegration, 2 Reclinding Phoenix, 2 Hazard the Fervent, 2 Glorybringer, 4 Walking Ballista, and then for the lands we got 4 Mountains, 4 Swamps, 1 Field of Ruin, 1 Scavenger Grounds, 2 Ifnir Deadlands, 4 Dragon Skull Summits, 4 Aether Hubs, 3 Spire of Industries, 1 Canyon Slow, and 2 Aethersphere Harvesters. Which are not lands,
yeah, Harvesters hiding up beneath the lands. May have forgotten about that. Bernie mentioned he'd rather play against min-range deck than an aggro deck, and he's getting that wish right here, right now.
Yes. I think the big thing here is that Justin, in his main, he has some removal spells, which is not going to be good at all.
I mean, they can be, especially since Bernie is playing the Mudboard Gontis.
Later in the game they can be, but
yeah.
not for the early bits. And that's when I think
Justin's
Justin
not going
really
balls to the wall. There's no Kenras in here at all.
He has Fatal Pushes and Unlicensed Disintegration.
Yeah, Fatal Push is not too good in this matchup.
Yeah, so Fatal Push, Unlicensed Disintegration, and Glorybringer are the only, and Walking Ballista are the only removal spell.
I feel like the fact that he's not playing Earthshaker Kenra card
really shows that he's trying to be more
he wants
game.
to go, he wants to get him to go later, which obviously Bernie is A-okay with. We'll go ahead and clear out that time limit thing for you shortly.
Yep.
Yeah. There's a button. We should be the F10 button, Scott, and Snaz to get rid of that.
Working on it.
Do you want to go tell him? Try Control F10. Oh, there we go. We got it. Okay.
So players have drawn their 7. We can't see Justin's, but it looks like Bernie has disallowed land, Gonti.
It's the Bloodfast in hand too. Justin said he's keeping.
Glimmer.
I feel like if Bernie has 2 lands, he's okay to keep it, but nope.
I don't think he wants 2 lands. Especially since he knows the matchup. I feel like he knows that he needs to get the 3, and also the disallow seems...
Yeah.
Actually, no, disallow seems fine here.
Yeah, he's more mid-range.
But I don't think he wanted the Glimmer or... I guess... I don't know. I think Gonti's... Well, was it a Gonti? Is he playing Gonti's?
He is playing 2 Gonti main board,
yeah,
which I think is an excellent call.
I love Gonti,
yes.
Yeah. I think Gonti's especially good here, especially if he can hit an Unlicensed Disintegration or a Fatal Push. It gives him more removal or creatures.
Yeah.
Which is, either way, really good. So Gonti can be a double removal spell since he has Death Touch. He can just block and kill any creature. And it can also get him a Fatal Push or a Disintegration, which can be a huge help.
I like there's a lot of variations, and I like how there's a lot of different options available to Bernie in this deck list. With the 1 of Unwind, 1 of Syncopate, 1 of Commit to Memory, 1 of Blink of an Eye, 1 of Bloodfast, the Gontis.
I'm still not... I think I would like to keep that. The hand, though. He had 2 lands and he was on the draw.
I mean, sometimes...
he didn't have any spells that he could cast, so it was definitely opinion.
Yeah,
just preference.
Sometimes there's the option, the 7's not bad, but I'd rather look at 6 and a Scry, which could be better.
Exactly, yeah. How many lands is Bernie playing as well? Like 25, 26?
4, 8, 12, and 14 is 26.
All right. So I think his chances of him drawing into the 3rd land were not bad at all.
Looks like he has lands and spells in this one. I see 3 lands, 3 spells. 1 of which Chestnut Scatter, Bloodfast on top.
I think it's actually just better 6.
We're going to see how much he values Bloodfast in this matchup.
I don't think he wants it here.
Nope, he doesn't. Nope. And Bloodfast was in his opening hand last time, so he just clearly does not want it in this matchup.
Well, I don't know about that. I think I'd rather have it later in the matchup than at the beginning.
Yeah.
Okay, here comes Bowmat Courier smashing in.
Bernie's draw is a Torrential Gearhulk, and but say it's be interesting to see if Bernie wants to kill this now or wait a little bit later. He plays the tapped Fetid Pools.
How's he gonna kill? Did he have Fatal Push?
He had
in
a
hand?
swamp in hand. Swap, I believe, has a Fatal Push in hand too.
I thought it was Restless Contempt. I thought it was Restless Contempt as in Scatter.
So Birdie's on 18. Draw for turn was a dual land. Place a swamp, passes back the turn.
This isn't the Essence Scatter setup.
Yes, it was like it was no Fatal Push in hand.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Restless Contempt.
Most importantly, Justin, no threat on turn 2.
Yeah.
I mean,
also, he hasn't played a land in main phase 1. We're going to main phase. We're going to
Second
main
main phase.
phase 2 here. Let's see if he has the third
I
land.
don't think he's got it.
It doesn't look like it.
Here's a Scrounger.
Okay, I think we Essence Scatter this right now.
Yeah.
Also, seeing the no land is a huge heads up from Bernie that he's about to take the lead.
Yeah, he's going to get a hand lane count, which is very important. I think Bernie would have liked to syncopate there instead.
Right. Now, if we can remove this Bowman card here, that'd be huge because it really just cuts off Justin's card advantage.
Yes.
Because here, Justin can just sack that Bowman courier once it gets 4 and have a.
I mean, I don't think he.
I think Justin would for sure rather just draw a land and keep this Bowman going. But what are the odds of that happening?
I don't think he needs it.
Well, let's see. He's playing 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
I mean, Justin has obviously he has spells in hand, so
Yeah. Justin's
Second
playing
main.
24 lands. So that's a pretty good chance to just draw one.
Sign for the resolves. Maybe. Burning response to the cycle away to Fetid Pools.
I like cycling there.
Draws a Catacomb. Sefton resolves. Bernie's gonna untap here.
Bernie
and
can
draws.
find a Fatal Push.
He has a Contempt in hand.
I don't like the idea of contempting the, especially since
It's like he drew a Ganti for the turn.
just go Gonti. That's my opinion here.
Again, just only has the 1 energy, so he's not drawing a card just yet.
Especially since it could also, I got a feeling there's a land somewhere on top of Justin's deck, just because he's playing 24 and he's drawn.
Yes, I wouldn't be surprised if there's some lands underneath by my curve.
Oh, that is true. Yeah, that is a good point. Because that's an unknown variable.
Like Birdie Fred has looks like between
He's
playing the Ganti, there's a Contempt at the front of his hand.
I think the real question here is if how much do you care about those 4 cards under Bowman Courier, and more specifically, do you how impactful do you think the third land will be if it is like, well, let's say untapped land and then 3 cards under Bowman Courier? How impactful do you think that's going to be?
I mean, again, I don't think Justin wants to get rid of it just yet because again, there's spells in his hand that he ideally would like to cast.
So I want to go Gonti here because I don't think you actually care about Bowman yet.
No. So here comes the Ganti. 4 cards up the top of Justin's deck. 2, 3, 4. Get a little look. Looks like there's a land.
Captain Lannery, whatever.
Land, Lettering, and 2 Bowman Couriers.
Okay. Can we pull up Lannery on the screen, please?
We'll pull that up, get a closer look at it for everybody.
I think Bowman. I can't pop the
It's
Bowman
Captain
Courier.
Lannery Storm. Yeah, he cannot pop Bowman Courier.
Yeah, so I feel like you're going to take the Captain here. It's just the best creature for you.
I mean, it's not that good of a creature, though. I don't think you ever want to cast this card. Because it's a 3-mana 2/2.
Yeah, I mean, it has haste, but that's it.
And it makes treasures, but...
Is that? I mean, I'd rather get the treasures than have a Bowman Courier.
I don't think Bernie's in... I would not be surprised if Bernie just never casts this card.
Oh, I don't think it will. I'd just rather have that over Bowman Courier, in my opinion.
Justin did find land number 3.
And I'd rather have Justin have more Bowman Couriers in his deck than Captain Lannery Storm.
Here's a second Glistening Siphoner now.
Is he marking it with die? Not. He has to write it down.
Yeah, the legal form now of tracking energy must be on paper.
The way he asked Bernie, he said, "Do you mind if I mark it with this?" So hopefully he's still tracking it with paper. What is the consequences if you don't do that?
I'm not sure. It's a good question.
Because we do have a judge sitting there right now.
Yes.
The fact that he hasn't interacted with this, meaning that there's like he probably can't just tell him to do it, and he just has to get punished for not recording with paper.
We got Justin. Oh boy, was that 2 Hazarets going down the bin at the Bowman Courier Sacrifice? Yep.
Yeah.
He should be at 19-2 off of the Spire of Industry.
Yes.
Burning at 14.
From the Bowman hit.
From the Siphoner hit.
Siphoner, yeah.
Drop returns like a blink of an eye there for Bernie. First standing is Eric Schupman. On blue-white control.
Yep. Followed by Adam Bowman.
Mono red gift.
Yep.
Bernie Wynn is the 5 seed. Justin's the 4 seed here in this matchup. So Bernie took a Bowman Courier. I imagine that is just a cheap blocker, and this lines up pretty well because Bernie has the
Contempt up.
That he has contempt up. His ability to blink of an eye, kick.
With kicker, yeah.
Yeah, so he has the ability to block and remove both of these Glint Sleeve Siphoners if he so chooses to.
Justin should be at. Okay. Okay, so he should be at 1 energy now. He had ETB, and attack trigger, so he should have 1 energy.
Yeah, we'll get the energies all cleared up for you. Looks like everything's accurate now. 18 life, just 8 hub, up to 2 energy. This gives him the option to go to 4 energy, but I can't imagine Bernie should let these Siphoners stick
Does he
around.
have another... wait, he only plays 2 hazards, right? Yeah, he only plays 2 hazards, so both of those got binned.
Surprised then he was so eager to get rid of the Bowmat Courier.
I think he just really wanted that land.
Yeah, but Hazard's a really good card in this matchup.
Yeah. Hazard's the best card in this matchup.
Here is Glint Sleeve Sniper number 3.
Yeah, it was very interesting that he popped it with, knowing that he won't ever be able to get back the value of that. And also had a Glorybringer, which is another big smasher, and he only plays 2 of those. Especially since Glorybringer can combat and exert and then kill this Gonti,
Yeah.
which is otherwise hard to deal with. I think he's going to double block. One of them.
I imagine double luck, either bounce or contempt, and then untap, have Gear Hulk available too.
Okay, so combat's fine. I think he wants to fire off a... I don't know, actually. Would you blink of an eye or contempt here? They are just 2-1s, and the effect...
I think Bernie was making sure if he was able to cast the Glint Sleeve off the energy, if he goes to combat or not. So he is going to Versus Contempt 1,
like
double
this.
block the other.
Blink
Bernie
of
goes
an
to
eye,
16.
Blink of an eye is just useless. He's just going to replay it.
I mean, it's not the worst. You have to draw a card too, and
See,
it sets you back.
Yeah, but the other thing here is that at Justin's untap, upkeep, he could draw 2 cards with if Bernie allowed him to have the second Siphoners, which is why I like exiling it instead of just blinking it.
Do you think Bernie will bounce this Glint Sleeve in his turn?
It depends on his draw. I think he's not. If he has an untapped land, he won't. He's just gonna play Gear Hulk.
And just let Justin draw the card.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Draw for the turn was a fatal push. Well, that answers that question.
Never mind. We're gonna fatal push.
All this hypothesizing for nothing, huh?
Gear Hulk can wait. I think he has a fielder in hand though, so he could actually do Gear Hulk. But I'd rather just fatal push.
Yeah, I'd rather just fatal push the Scyther, not let Justin draw any more cards.
And whenever Justin plays creature-wise, he's just gonna blink of an eye that, and then he's gonna go back to his turn, and then have Gear Hulk up, and then he's gonna win the game with 5 damage a turn. Because Justin's sitting with 4 cards. It's actually pretty nice. And if he draws 2, well, he's gonna draw 1. But if he draws 2, then he gets up to 6 cards. And Bernie just can't let that happen. He has to deal with this Siphoner right now.
Also, want to do note that there is a Scrap Heap Challenger in the bin for Justin. Ooh, Bernie coming in. Bernie coming in. Put Justin at a 16.
This is a good attack because he can't double block because Scrounger can't block. And it's not like interesting.
Bernie's going to be aggressive at the main phase here. Not even fatal push. Probably save that for Scrap Heap Challenger or something like that.
Well,
I do like...
If he was going to Gear Hulk at all, he would have done it now, so then he doesn't draw the additional card. So I definitely agree on when he casted the Gear Hulk, but I don't...
But, like, why not fatal push...
Blink of an eye.
And have blink of an eye up.
That's what I would have done.
Same.
Personally. Just because...
it just feels like a better usage of your mana.
Alright, so what I think Bernie was thinking here is that this just puts him so far ahead in the board state, and it also gave him that attack with the Gonti, and it gives him a blocker against the Scrounger. Instead of blinking of an eye at the Scrounger.
I think he's perfectly content with the Scrounger just coming in and dealing damage because he does not want it in the graveyard.
If Scrounger attacks, he's taking it.
Exactly, yeah. He just...
Because that's a 3 damage for his 5 that's coming back at him.
Just play a Harvester.
Okay, so... Let's see. If he... Actually, this could be really good for Bernie with blink of an eye up. So if Justin accidentally goes like too far in and taps one of his creatures to crew this Harvester, Bernie can bounce the Harvester, and then that could really expose Justin.
He has the ability to blink of an eye and fatal push too.
Drawing an island was probably good here. I think he wants to start drawing a little less lands now, but with Field of Ruins, he can actually just get rid of some of these.
You can filter out his draw steps, yeah.
Yeah. So drawing land's not terrible.
Would not be surprised to see a play where Bernie see if Justin will activate and crew Aether Harvester. In response, Bernie can Field of Ruin away to check a Revolt for the fatal push and kill the Harvester. Or he can bounce back to the hand.
No. I want to fatal push it with Revolt. And then say blink of an eye. He has enough mana to do both if he plays Land for Turn. Land for Turn, Island, and then he taps 3 for the activation for but then he gets the untapped off Field of Ruin.
Mm-hmm.
So then he'll have 4 left.
So you just want him to push and then have
so the
on Justin's turn.
Yeah, so the right grouping of lands is what Bernie needs to go activate Fatal Push, and the left grouping of lands is what he's going to have up, plus the land he's going to get off Field of Ruin activation.
It's like Bernie has a judge question he wants to get confirmed.
I am curious about what this question is.
Justin looks like he's in a lot of trouble here, too.
Yeah, Justin is pretty far behind.
He's got 2 cards that he can't block.
So I think what Bernie wants to do is attack with both.
Yeah, that's 7. That's a 3-turn clock.
He can't block, right? So the scavengers are not going to die, and Bernie doesn't care about taking the 6.
No.
Bernie's clock is just faster.
Yes.
But now what Justin could do is crew the... sorry, we have a little lag on the camera. We're going to... Scott, refresh the camera.
Justin is going to take the 7 to the 9. We're going to reboot this stream for you.
No, we're not. You just refresh the camera.
No.
I'm going to be right back. I'm going to go fix this.
Apologize for that technical problem. We can still hear the players, and you can still hear us, so there's a minor issue with the camera. We'll get that taken care of. Justin is at 9 after taking 7 for the Gonti and the Torrential Gear Hulk. There we go. We are back live.
Sorry about that, everyone.
Here's a PNLR here from Justin. Yeah, Justin is at 9.
We have not popped any Field of Ruins yet.
No, we have not.
Okay, so... what do you care about more, Pia or the Harvester?
Harvester gains 2 life
Yeah.
and attacks in the air.
Well, would you... He can go Blink of an Eye with a kicker and Fatal Push. So, we're probably casting both this turn. Would you agree?
Yes.
How do you want to cast these?
I think he wants to
Fatal Push,
keep the Harvester on the Fatal Push for Harvester.
Okay, and then Blink... Pia? Seems kind of bad, because he's going to get another Thopter. He needs to crew the Harvester? Okay.
Yep.
Okay, so Bernie's... So...
Yeah,
Justin, yeah.
Bernie's making sure that Justin takes his time, because Bernie might have responses to every phase change.
Well, no. Justin said he's declaring attacks, and then he's now... But, like, you can still crew the Harvester in the attacks phase, but Bernie was just... I don't want to say it's like a... He was just seeing if he could get away with having Harvester not attacking.
But you can't, though, because...
Yeah. I mean, this is competitive REL, though, so, I mean, I have nothing against Bernie doing this.
Yeah, Bernie just wants to make sure what he's doing is possible.
Yes. Like, Justin did the...
Like, do you think he wants to try to bounce the Harvester?
Well, so that's what I was thinking.
But then
I'm not sure. Well, the only reason is because if he bounces Pia, then he can recast Pia this turn even, and get another Thopter.
Yes.
But how much do you care about that additional Thopter?
I do not care about Pia at all.
Exactly.
I'd want to kill the Harvester.
That's my opinion as well, because Harvester can gain him 15 life with his 5 energy that he has available. But that's after 5 combats, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
So I would definitely Fatal Push the Harvester. For those interested.
Yeah, you push the Harvester and bounce. I don't know.
Yep.
Bounce something and draw a card.
I'm not sure where we're at right now. I think the judge question has been clarified, but I'm not sure. I think Bernie's just thinking. They are in the... Alright, so basically, he appealed to the head judge. They're in the...
So what happened was Justin went to declare attackers without crewing the Harvester.
Interesting. So I thought even when you were declaring...
No, this actually came up.
Yeah.
This came up in the Pro Tour about the same exact thing, to where it's important to always slow down to make sure
So this is kind of awkward for Bernie now.
Yeah.
He can't push the Harvester. So... That's just... this is really awkward.
So Bernie should be at 12 if they're taking the 6 off the 2 scrap heaps. It looks like Bernie should decide what do
I
I
don't know
want
if
to
he's
do.
taking it just yet.
He actually has the ability to bounce the Harvester right now, which seems like a really
I think I would bounce Harvester.
we're gonna see. It's like he's gonna kick.
Bouncing Harvester or bouncing that.
He's gonna bounce a scrap heap.
This gives him a draw. This gives him more.
Draws a Glimmer of Genius. He can't cast it, unfortunately.
Yeah, he's just gonna get his turn. Which he could have.
Draws a Syncopate.
So he had the option to go Field of Ruin and Fatal Push with Revolt.
Mm-hmm.
But he chose not to, obviously, because he's saving it for the Harvester. But I'm not a huge fan of that because I feel like off this Glimmer, he could find an answer to the Harvester. So I feel like
I'm fine with him being able to have this line of play because he attacks him for 5.
Justin does play 8 basics, so it's not like he's going to run out of those either for the Field of Ruins, though. But
just need to chump the Torrential Gearhook with a Thopter.
We're leaving Gonti back up to
Block, yeah.
I'm not a fan of that.
Justin then to 8. He's going to get back Scrappy Stranger from the graveyard.
Do you next out 2 creatures?
No, he just the 2 Linseeds were Restless Contented away. So now Brady has some options. He knows there's a Scrap Heap in the graveyard. He has the ability to Syncopate it, and it's gone forever. And so there's the Scrap Heap and a Mystery card in hand there for Justin. Brady's got a Glimmer, a Syncopate, and a Fatal Push. Don't forget, Pia is able to sacrifice artifacts and make things unblockable if need be. Feels like they were a long way away from that.
Yeah.
Also, make sure I'd like to confirm. I believe Bernie's at, is he at 12 or 15?
He should be at 15. He was at 18, but then he blink of an eyed one of them.
So we prevented
before
one
damage. Yeah.
I thought it happened end of turn.
No, he was still
Before
deciding.
damage?
Yeah.
Okay.
That'd be silly to do end of turn. That's taking 3 damage for no reason.
Not necessarily, because he can just replay it.
Oh yeah, why didn't he just replay it?
Because I'm pretty sure Bernie will try to confirm life totals for you as soon as we get a chance.
Yeah, I think that is true. If you threw that end step, and he would have just replayed it.
There's Scrap Heap number 3.
That's the one that got bounced, though.
Yes.
That's number 4. We have another scrap heap in the grave.
No, it was, it came back end of Bernie's turn.
There's that one.
Oh, we do.
Yeah, it's scrap heap. Yeah, that's all 4 scrap heaps.
Okay, so, just now crowing in main phase. Now we can move to Declare Text.
Okay, so just at the point where he's sacking his artifacts, since they can always just come back, since
Yes.
it's Scrapping Scrounger. And of course, he chose the one that's summoning sick to make so that Gonti can block, which is why I don't like the fact that Gonti didn't attack in. Because if Gonti swung in, it was a lethal swing.
Yeah, this Crabback would have been lethal. I imagine just will not swing out, though.
Wait, why is Justin going all in? Oh, he can
The
pay
Crackback
energy.
isn't lethal, and he, in theory, gain life. But Bernie's going to feel
Oh,
the
Gonti's a 2.
Yeah.
2 power. Okay, I was thinking it was 3 for a reason.
No.
Okay, anyways. He's going to gain some life off Harvester, but he's not actually going to do that because Bernie's going to be smart.
Yeah. He's thinking he's going to
And
gain
get
life,
Revolt and Fatal Push.
but little does he know.
Fatal Push is a card. Come on, Bernie. Is that an unwind in his hand as well?
I think it's Syncopate. Syncopate and Glimmer.
Okay. Is he playing unwind in his deck?
Yes, one unwind, one Syncopate.
I'm pretty sure it's an unwind. It looked like an unwind. I like getting the Dreadlands here.
Yeah.
It's just the only... I mean, it has the most...
Versatility.
Yes.
All right, so I imagine we're about to see a Fatal Push on this Avisor Harvester. It isn't a one, you're right.
Oh my gosh. He actually pointed at the...
Yeah.
My heart like skipped a beat there. I was like, oh no.
Justin has the ability to pump some of these artifacts if he so chooses so, especially since there's no
1, 2, 3, 4,
Crackback
5, 6,
kill.
7, 8 damage coming in right now. Alright, so he's pumping. So we're at...
He does have 4 mana open total. He had 3 tapped.
Yeah.
He was untapping some interesting mana here. We have the ability to cover. There was 2 Spire of Industries and a Dragon Skull's Combat that were tapped before pumping.
Yep.
$10 damage shown across the Bernie. He goes down to 5.
End of turn Glimmer. Hopefully
Absolutely.
it's good for Bernie.
It'll be great here. Some Vraska Contempts.
Or a 1 damage pump spell.
Bernie does not play those.
Come on, Bernie. Argo's Bloodfast?
Yeah, I don't think he wants that.
I agree with that statement. Bernie gets 2 energy as well.
So you found Land Glimmer.
A Gear Hulk would be really good.
Scarab God.
His Gear Hulk should be untapped. Gear Hulk should be untapped.
There we go.
Okay.
So this is not a lethal attack for Bernie coming in. It's all interesting because it's not really a lethal attack either from Justin.
What's the 1 card in Bernie's hand? Unwind. Oh, no.
Unwind Scarab God.
Oh, it's Scarab God, okay.
Yeah. I feel like if Bernie had 1 more mana, he'd feel pretty safe playing the Scarab God and stealing a Strap Heap Challenger. But it's not available to him currently.
Yeah. This is unfortunate. That's another reason why Bernie was fine with drawing a couple lands earlier in the game when he was already at 6.
Yeah, you want to get to 6, but you still want to see lands.
Yeah, Gear Hulk's technically the highest CMC card in his deck, but because of Scarab God, it's
We're going to see a
good
main
CMC.
phase Glimmer here from Bernie.
I like this. If we can, he hasn't played land return, correct?
Those 2 Moment of Cravings.
Let's take both of those.
That is the best possible thing he can do.
Has Bernie played a land return yet?
Yes, he has.
Okay, so even if he found a land, he couldn't have played Scarab God, so this is even better than hitting a land of Scarab God.
I feel like you have to kill Pia here right now.
I feel like you have to attack with both of your dudes. He's tapped out. He can't get any Scrap Heap Scroungers into play. No. You just attack with Gear Hulk. It's the same clock either way.
Yes.
I got a little hasty with myself. They have communication. They're talking about life totals. Justin has himself at 7. We have him at 8. I believe we missed a Spire trigger. Yeah, he should be at 7 because he paid Spire for the red. Because he had Summit.
Pia?
Yeah, he had Summit and he didn't spend his energy. He spent a life when he activated it. For Pia ability? It's 1 in a red.
I mean, he was listed as 8 for a long time.
I believe he took 1 off Spire of Industry. I'm gonna head out of the booth and talk to them about it.
Yeah, there is a Shepherd Seal's life total. We had just listed as 8 for quite a while too. We're already trying to figure out where the Shepherd Seal came from. Matthew's out in the field trying to figure out where the Shepherd Seal is coming from. All right, we've got it all cleared out. We found out where it came from. Spire of Industry is not free, so Justin should be at 8, I believe. 8 after the 5, down to 3 is what it should be, I believe. A little bit Matthew to confirm that. So Justin was actually at 8, down to 3 after the torrential, correct?
Yes.
And then
he thought he was at 9, but he missed the Spire trigger.
Birdie, very importantly, gaining 4 life while killing 2 things. Burning up to 9 now. It's like 2 Harakirans in hand there for Justin.
Wait, is Bernie at... No. I believe Justin just said he had Bernie at 6, but I think he was referring to energy.
Yeah, Bernie should be at 9 because he's at 5 and he doubled Boner Craving and gained 4 life total. And I think he is at 6 energy, yes.
Because Glimmer?
Yes.
Yeah, he should be at 9 with 6 energy. That's what Justin was referring to, Streamrunner.
Attack from 3. There's a trade there with the Depth Touch.
Blocking's interesting.
Here's a Heart of Kieran.
There's no reason not to block.
Scrappy Challenger's ready to go to crew this Heart of Kieran.
Okay, so Bernie should have this game.
Yeah, I mean, again, just to bring back a Scrappy Challenger as he draws a Essence Scatter for the turn.
What?
He drew Essence Scatter.
Oh, I thought you were talking unless Justin had an Essence Scatter. I was very confused. So Scrap Heaps can't block, regardless to come in and play tapped anyways. When you
yeah, Bernie should be at 9 with 6 energy.
Yep. Should be irrelevant though. He should just win the game right now. Regardless, I feel like Bernie should just attack first. He has no reason to play anything in main phase 1 and give up any more deck information, or just, you know, spend your mana.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, apparently Bernie's at 6, which that's fine. The 5 was probably just wrong from earlier.
I don't know where it came from being wrong, but that's the only problem.
Well, the streamer probably just missed Pia plus math or something.
Possibly, yeah. So Justin wants to be clear about being able to make sure he can, you know, crew this Heart of Kieran.
Scarpeep comes in and tapped, right?
No, it does not.
Oh, it doesn't? Okay.
No.
My apologies. I thought it did.
And again, Justin has more Scrap Heaps and Graveyard available to him. But he also has an Unwind in hand. So Bernie's to play a Scarab God. A card that can block the Scrappy Challenger, but you can also bring back a Scrappy Challenger of Justin's own too if need be.
Scarab can also in this game, just because of his other effect at the beginning of Bernie's upkeep, he scries X, and each opponent loses X life, or X is the number of zombies he controls, which is currently 0, but for each creature Scarab brings back, it comes back as an additional creature type as a zombie.
Yes.
So Bernie's upkeep, you can activate Scarab God twice, which will put Justin to 1.
Looks like Bernie disallowed the Scrappy Challenger trader.
I like that. I'd say I'm not thrilled about it, but...
There's a Heart of Kieran. Justin's empty-handed, and he cannot block 2 things.
Oh, is Justin out of cards and creatures in the graveyard, though? Is that why he did it? Justin has no cards in hand, either.
Correct. Bernie just wanted to disallow it just because it, you know, it's another counter.
Because he still had the exile creature card from his graveyard, so I don't think Justin has any more in his graveyard.
Oh, I believe he does. It doesn't matter. Bernie has 2 attackers. Justin has 1 viable blocker, and Bernie 1 takes game 1. Blue-black control, still proving it's valuable, and has a place in this meta, defeating Justin Strickland.
So, that was very... I feel like that was an interesting game 1. I feel like Bernie has the upper hand in the game 1 anyways because of that removal that Justin has, like the Fatal Pushes.
Yeah, there's so many dead cards for Justin.
Justin didn't draw any of them.
No,
so it didn't even impact the game. Which makes me feel that Bernie has still the favor going into sideboard.
Yeah, I feel that way as well. You want to check out, speaking of sideboards, you want to look what we're offering here?
Yeah, you can start it off.
For Bernie, he has 3 Glint Sleeve Siphoners, 3 Contraband Kingpins, 3 Negates, 2 Golden Mice, 2 Duress, 1 Searcher's Kanta, 1 Batu's Last Reckoning.
So out of that, what are you thinking?
He mentioned that he was not happy with Contraband Kingpin, not enough mono red aggro or tokens for it to be meaningful. Yeah. He wishes Gifted Aetherborn just because it also puts a clock on him. I think I'm okay with Contraband Kingdom in this matchup just because the 4 toughness matters. It helps.
Not sure.
I mean,
I'm undecided.
So the biggest thing was Aetherborn also has 2 power, which allows him to put pressure on his opponent. if the longer the game goes in this situation, Bernie feels favored. So there is a case to be made for Kingpin coming in. The problem, of course, is what do you take out in that situation too? So I mean, Bernie's main deck seems pretty solid.
Is pretty solid, yeah.
Maybe get rid of the Bloodfast. Other than that, I mean, maybe get rid of Blink of an Eye, Commit to Memory. Well, I think you want to keep Commit to Memory in there for the Hazards, but maybe get rid of Blink of an Eye and Bloodfast. And
I would get rid of Blink of an Eye and Bloodfast. Bring in those Golden Demises. Not the Reckoning, though. Just the Demises.
I can see Demise in there, too.
How many Blink of Eyes was playing in the main?
How many what in the main?
Blink of an Eyes.
Just one.
So I take out the one Blink of an Eye and take out the one. What was the other card?
Maybe the Unwind or the the Unwind.
Yeah, and the Unwind.
That or the Bloodfast.
No, the Bloodfast. Yeah. So take out the Bloodfast and the Blink of an Eye to put in 2 Golden Demises, and then I think that's pretty good for Bernie's sideboard.
Yes.
Let's go over to
you go over
Justin.
Justin's, and I'm gonna check out how the other matches are going.
Okay. So, all right. Justin has 3 Challenger Torch of Defiance, which seems really good here. Actually, being on the play, I'm not completely sure, but it seems pretty good. He has 1 Angrath the Flame Chained, which also seems really good. Just Planeswalkers is just more threats that can solo win just in the game. And against control, I feel like that's really important. Because if one of those gets just slips through the mass removal and counter spells that Bernie has available, Justin can just win the game with it. He has 3 Abrades, which is not, he's not going to bring that in. 2 Sweltering Suns, not going to bring those in. 1 Lost Legacy. Let's think about that. So if we bring in Lost Legacy, well, what he's going to name? He has a couple options. He might bring that in. He has 2 Wrestling Attempts. He might bring those in. I don't think on the play he necessarily wants those, but they're very good. They can get rid of Gearhulk's, the Scarab God, any Planeswalkers that he might see. I don't think Bernie's not playing any though. 2 Duress, which is very good, and 1 Crook of Condemnation, which is pretty good. So Justin has a lot of options here. I'll show Jake the sideboard. Justin has a ton of options. What are we thinking?
I think Justin wants the Planeswalkers 1000%. The Chandras and the Angraths,
Yes.
Duress and Rest Contempt. I do not like Lost Legacy at all. I do not think it belongs in any 75.
RSN for the follow.
Yes, thank you, Bryson. And Fizz Sanity, 2 follows in a word. We had 21 people today for the PPTQ, and we have some reports from the floor. You ready for this?
Yep.
Eric Shipman, 2-0, Blue-White Control, defeating John Netless on Blue-White Historic. We got Maha Jakob, 2-1. Naya Monsters defeating Taylor Gunn on Green-Black Constrictor. Adam Bowman in Dakota Howell. That's Mono Red Gift and Green-White Midrange, currently in Game 3.
Wow. This is very close.
Yes.
Okay. Anyways, Justin's bringing in a lot of cards.
I can see. I think he. I don't know. I think you want to go.
My only problem is that he's on the play, so I don't want to bring an Angrath on the play. I want to bring in.
No, I want to bring Angrath 1000%.
Really?
Yeah. The
on
problem.
The play of bringing in 5 drops.
Well, the problem here is that. Yeah, but that's the problem. He doesn't have much of things in a sideboard to become the aggressor.
Okay. So
in that case, I feel like
play a really heavy late game because I 100% agree. If one of these Planeswalkers, hits the board, they can just solo win the game.
Yeah.
Also, the Duress and Crook of Condemnation, I don't like Crook of Condemnation that much, and Lost Legacy I'm still iffy on, but the Duress, yes. And the Planeswalkers for sure, but I feel like it makes Justin just a slower deck, and I don't feel like he wants to slow down that much. It just makes him feel like a... I guess it's still like a mid-range deck, it just seems a little slower.
So you might just have to take out cards that are bad here, so take out the Fatal Pushes.
Unless in Disintegration?
Maybe...
I mean, I would probably leave in like 2.
Yeah, just you want to kill. Well, he has. Man, it's hard. It's rough because like you want to kill the Gearhulks, but at the same time you want to kill them. So we decide that Fatal Push is bad, and maybe don't need 4 Disintegrations.
I'd say like 2 Disintegrations. Cut out Fatal Pushes. You can. Put
that's 5 cards, and that's.
Duresses Contempts. And
no, not just Chandra's Angrath, 2 Duresses. That's 6 cards. Take out 1 more card from the main board. Maybe the Harvesters, something like that.
I think Harvester's kind of strong.
It can be.
I think I'd rather take out. Honestly, Beyond the Play, Heart of Kieran's probably better.
Exactly. Yeah. So maybe take out the Harvesters. You have Planeswalkers, Heart of Kieran. It's just I don't think it's just that if he was aggressive, it'd line up better for Justin. But since he's the mid-range deck, No, you want to just come out and jam and make Bernie have the answers all the time. It's just, I don't think this is a matchup that lines up too well there for Justin.
Yeah. All right. Well, we'll see what Justin ends up bringing in. He will be on the play, so we'll see.
It'll be pretty interesting. It's always awkward when you want to be aggressive, but your sideboard doesn't let you be aggressive.
Yeah.
So Justin gets the choice since he lost. He'll be on the play, presumably here in game 2, Bernie up a game, exactly where he wants to be. It sounds like the top 4 might be leaning his way too. Though I don't know how his moderate gift matchup is. I don't know that it's the
Bernie?
best. Yeah.
Seems kind of a lot worse than this matchup.
Absolutely, yeah.
It's especially Adam Bowman's list is very aggressive. In
Yes,
the early turn.
yes, and that's something that Bernie does not want to see. Drac could be aggressive while also having a backup plan.
Bernie does have a sideboard against those aggressive decks. It's still not ideal.
Yeah,
It means that he's going to have a lower % chance of winning game 1.
The beauty of Adam's deck is it can be aggressive, and then it can shift it to a combo finish if need be.
Yeah.
But again, blue-white control and Naya Monsters have advanced to the top 4 currently.
And they're playing each other, correct?
I do not believe. Yes, they are going to play each other. Yeah, yes, they are. Yes, they are. Because I know Taylor and John mentioned that if they both won, they meet in the semis.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I thought it was 1 and 8, and then the winner of those play 4 and 5.
Actually, I think you're right. Yeah.
Yeah. So the winner, or so Blue Control should play Bernie and Justin.
Yeah. So Eric Shipman and Blue Control will play the winner of this match, and then the winner of Adam Bowman, Dakota Howell, will play Mihai Yakob. That's right.
All right. Players drawing the 7s. I'm sorry, whoever just followed. Didn't quite see that. But thank you for following.
We thank you to all our followers and subs here. Don't forget, if Amazon Prime, you get that
Big
free
Hoss,
Twitch sub.
471.
Big Hoss 471. Thank you very much for the big follow here, coming in clutch in top 8. Swamp Pass for Justin. Burning draws a Glimmer of Genius for turn, and he manages to play a land and pass
So
it back.
no duress for turn 1 for Justin. I can't see any of the cards in this hand really. Oh wait, is that in a braid? He has a braids in his sideboard.
He does have 3 braids in the sideboard. I mean, that takes care of Gear Hulk.
But it's only Gear Hulk though.
Yeah.
I have Rastas but that takes care of everything.
I mean, there may be some incidental damage. It kills Gonti too.
Yeah, that's true. And that was the only 2 creatures he saw, besides the Scarab God at the very end.
Crook of Condemnation
Okay, so
to play
he is
here for
playing the
Justin.
We can pull up Crook. So the reason why Crook is good is because it can get rid of Scarab God activations and turns off Gear Hulk triggers.
Correct, yes. But I mean,
It's not. I still wouldn't want it. I don't.
no, because if I'm Justin, I want to beat Bernie before Bernie can do anything. Because I think Bernie's just traditional mid to late game is gonna be better than Justin's.
That goes back to what we're talking about. With Justin does not have the sideboard to play aggressive.
No, he does not. He's a ballista on 1 on turn 3. Bernie's got a cycle and a turn. Cycles a land, draws a land, and draws a. It's like a Scarab God for turn.
Yeah, it is Scarab God.
Get some outside
Assistance.
This is not 1000% not allowed at a competitive REL event.
Yeah. We'll see what the judge has to say, but. Okay, so I think he's just going to stay at 1 energy because he did.
Correct, yeah, he missed the trigger.
Yeah.
They're not going to go back from that. Bernie's going to play land and pass. Let's get another ballista there to draw from Justin. Plays the Dragonsteel Scummit.
Why personally in competitive REL, I like to take my time.
Yeah, exactly. There's
Like, even when I know exactly what I'm going to do, I have it all planned out. I'm just like, this is exactly what I'm going to do, Matthew. Let's do it. And then I go to do it, and I take forever sometimes. I'm just like, all right, make sure everything happens smoothly. Make sure, especially communication, too. Like, when you're going to combat, like, this has already happened twice in this, and even the first game, they had 2 problems where there's, like, move the combat. Here are my attackers. And then they said, whoa, before combat. So, like, you're already giving up information.
yes.
Like, You're just giving them free information before, you know.
Justin followed up. Canuck. Oh, looks like one of Justin's friends behind him pointed out he missed the trigger, which you
yeah, it was
cannot do in competitive
it was
REL.
someone spectating.
Yeah. Justin followed up his Ballista on 1 with Ballista on 2, Bernie with the fatal push it, and in response, Justin shot Bernie down to 17. Bernie just plays land for the turn and passes it back to Justin, who draws his card. I think it was a land as well. He's a Sniper
So
in
just
hand.
has 5 lands. Please play
Yes.
an Angrath. Come on.
Only 2 mana though.
Siphoner, he has an Braid in hand still.
Let's see Siphoner. He's gonna get energy number 2. Remembers the trigger.
Yep. Also, this Crook is not doing much. Like we were talking about, or yeah, it's not good. It's not ideal, at least.
Bernie takes 1, goes down to 16 off the attack Ballista, and just passes it back. Again, Bernie, no pressure of any kind.
Yeah, this is exactly where Bernie wants to be.
Feels good to Glimmer on curve. He's a Bantu's Last Reckoning.
Especially glimmering on curve when your opponent doesn't actually have a significant threat.
Yeah, absolutely. Kind of surprised to see the Last Reckoning in there. Maybe thought Justin go a little bit wider and bigger. But with his board state, don't need it.
He did see a Glorybringer, but he also saw Hazarets, and
Bernie drawing Last Reckoning and Contraband Kingpin.
Okay, so interesting.
Looks like he drew a Gonti
So he definitely
for 10.
sided in more than we were predicting.
Yes. I would not be surprised to see Bernie go
Reckoning Kingpin?
Reckoning Kingpin, or it depends on what else is in hand.
Well, it seems real bad. I do like
Race of
Reckoning.
Reckoning.
I prefer Reckoning in the early turns for sure. But
I mean, Justin has Scavenger Ground and a Braid in hand, so he is not going to get punished at all. Bernie takes 1, goes to 15.
Justin's doing absolutely nothing. And also prevents Justin from drawing a card.
Yes.
But I would just prefer if he had like double Fatal Push, obviously.
Yeah, that's why I like this play, because there's no punishment here for Bernie tapping out.
Exactly. He also knows that Justin just has 2 cards in hand.
Yeah.
And that's like, and since he has 3 mana up, he knows that it's literally every single card in Justin's deck except for Hazard and Glorybringer. He could have played any of them.
Glimmer gets exiled off the Quirk and Condemnation that Justin will untap. He needs a big draw step here. He gets a land.
Alright, so Justin's going to be so far behind. Lucky for him, Bernie's lands will untap, but even with that, he's going to need some serious draws to catch back up.
It's like Bernie has enough Glimmer in hand.
And the reason why I say he needs to catch up is just because he has nothing, and even though Bernie's not playing anything, Bernie, being the control player, will always trade his cards for whatever Justin plays. Like, Justin will never actually get a chance to catch back up.
Yeah, Justin has one more chance to draw a relevant spell here if Bernie tapped out. And this is pretty much the last chance, and it's a mountain. Yeah. Now Bernie has to untap. He has a Glimmer. He has a Wrath's Contempt. He has everything he wants. He just needs to find a card to pressure and end this game. Driver turns a Field of Ruin. Gotta imagine that's being used in Scavenger Ground at some point.
Yeah. It was also just a really good draw for Bernie. He can go activate it and then Glimmer still at the end of turn, even if Justin draws a land. Like, there's just nothing Justin can do.
No. We're seeing a little bit here as to why he doesn't like Contraband Kingpin. He's only doing 1 a turn, so Bernie's at the 17, Justin's down to 18. With something else like a Gifted Aetherborn, that could have been a little bit faster clock, but in the meantime...
Well, if it was Gifted Aetherborn, Justin would have fired off the Sabrade on it.
True. Fontaines Reckoning, Exile combination.
The other reason why he might not want to use his Field of Ruin is just because the Crook is just doing the job that the Scavenger Grounds does, so there's no actual value from doing that. He's just spending 3 mana, or 2 mana actually, because Field of Ruin replaces itself with the base.
Now there's an Ominous on it. There's a Field of Ruin.
Oh, we have a Gearhulk.
Bernie going with just flat out flash into 5/6. But Justin has the Abrade for it.
Alright, Justin's asking when he gets priority. But yeah, so he has... So, Bernie gets a Scry trigger, which is why I like playing this, just a girl. You're not getting anything, you already have the removal in your hand, you have a Glimmer in hand, so you have all the draw... Bernie already has everything he needs. This is the perfect time to play this Gearhulk.
There was a Wrath's Contempt on top.
It puts a 3-turn clock on Justin. It's going to get abraded, which is fine. Bernie's absolutely fine with that. His Scarab God's going to resolve, and he's just going to...
He doesn't have a Scarab God, I don't think. Yeah, he does.
He does, yeah. Well, I don't know if he wants to play it, though. He might not want to. Did he get the Scry from Kingpin?
It was a Wrath's Contempt.
Okay, and left on top, yeah. Okay, cool. Alright, so if he goes Scarab back here, he can't play any other spells. He can't even activate this Field of Ruin. He doesn't have a land.
I really don't think that Bernie knows Justin has nothing going on.
I think he does know.
Yeah, that's exactly.
Oh,
I think he knows. Yeah, there's
sorry.
just nothing going on here from Justin.
Yeah, like every single red and black card that exists in Standard, Justin could have played by now, except for Razaketh. But
I don't think you're playing that one.
he's not playing that one, so
exactly. I don't think you're playing that one, boys.
I really want Bernie to jam this.
Boys and girls, I don't think you're playing Razaketh in top 8. If you're playing Razaketh in top 8 the key to you, boys and girls, then more power to you.
Yes. So I believe he's activating Scavenging Grounds in response.
Yes. Nope, you're gonna let it resolve.
All right, he's just gonna let it resolve. Interesting. Does Field of Ruin target when you sack it or after you sack it? Well, like,
sacking is part of the cost, so you sack it and then you attempt to resolve the ability.
Yes.
Burden taking another quick
Yeah, I don't know why Justin didn't respond by accidentally. I mean, he wouldn't have gotten anything.
I think after drawing like 2 lands in a row, he does not want to draw lands ever again.
Graveyard. He still gets a search though.
Not if there's no legal target.
Okay, well you still.
If he sacrifices the Scavenging Ground in response to Field of Ruin, targeting Scavenging Ground, Field of Ruin does not resolve, and therefore he doesn't search.
Scavenging Grounds didn't really matter either, especially since he has the Crook.
Yeah.
All right, here's Scarab God. I'm assuming Justin's gonna pop the Crook. He doesn't even need to pop it. You can just wait till he goes to activate Scarab God.
So Crook is going to exile the Gearhulk.
Yep.
But the most important thing here is Bernie has a clock now that Justin...
I can also get ballistics out of Justin's graveyard.
That is true. He did bring in... He may or may not have brought in Vraska's Contempt. Did he draw Vraska's? No, he drew a Duress. You look at the grip there. Glimmer Genius, Gonti, Lord of Luxury, and 2 Vraska's Contempt.
So I'm pretty sure Justin's just like, oh wait, when I play a creature, it's not going to actually stick.
No, absolutely not.
So I would just take the Glimmer and just... I mean, like... I hate taking the consistent card. That's just my personal opinion. If you take a Vraska's Contempt, he's still going to have the Contempt for your first thing you play, and he'll also have a Glimmer, which is going to draw him into the 3rd Vraska's Contempt.
I think that Justin sees that in Bernie's hand. He probably sees the writing on the wall. Also, importantly...
I think he saw that when he drew the 2nd land in a row, followed by the 3rd. And the 4th?
You also brought up a good point, too. Bernie has the ability to exile some cards from Justin's graveyard if need be, too.
But he has the Crook to cancel that effect.
Yeah,
but it does mean that Justin just loses the Crook permanently, so then every creature thereafter he'll be able to get back as a 4/4 zombie.
Bernie coming in again. He's up to 19, Justin down to 11. 2-turn clock.
Alright, so he's going to activate it, and... No, I want to cast Glimmer first. Alright, yes. Because I want to hit a land. That way we can go land for turn, and then activate. And we're going to activate the end step as well.
He sees Land Siphoner.
Alright, please just take both. Yeah. So he goes untapped land, and then at the Justin's end step, he either goes Vraska's Contempt, or he activates the Scared God ability.
He's just play Gonti.
Or Interesting.
I'm okay with that.
Does that change the clock at all?
No, but it gets cards...
Take the Vraska's Contempt.
We take the Chandra. 1,000% we take the Chandra. That was a...
Never mind. Because the Contempt goes back on the bottom. So
welcome back. Welcome back, Bix Plays. Thanks for tuning in for the top 8.
He just drew... it looks like a land. Jake, can you see that card? I'm pretty sure it's a land. Yeah, it was a land.
He has drawn a lot of lands this game.
Yeah, Justin just pretty much lost the game.
His draws have a...
Yeah, it looked like a Spire of Industry.
His draws have not been kind to him this game.
So 5, 6, 7, 8. That's gonna put Justin to 2. 3, sorry. Randy's gonna be at 20. He's gonna cast the Chandra and put Justin to 1, maybe? He's gonna plus it no matter what. And then he has a Vraska's Contempt and a Commit to Memory for whatever Justin
Bernie
plays.
is in control here.
So plus, I would just go ahead and do the 2 to him. There's no reason to cast that.
And then Bernie goes, I'm going to pass it back.
Land for turn and then
Good
pass
luck.
back, yeah. Justin's playing it out.
Draws a Chandra of his own, but
He's
he's
going to
two
get countered.
lands.
Or does Commit put it on top of the deck?
Second from the top.
Second from the... Okay, yeah, Justin lost. If it went back to hand, he has enough hand to just recast it, but it doesn't even matter. Like, sure, you recast your Chandra. Alright, so is he going to commit it or Wrath's Intent? How does Bernie want to end this game?
I mean, I don't think Bernie just doesn't care. Card Chandra does not say Bernie does not win the game, so.
Yeah. Bernie has this either way.
No one has found a way to abuse Power Stone Shard just yet, Bix. And Adam is right. Bernie doesn't do anything at all.
Yep. Bernie won this game when Justin drew the third land in a row.
He's going to cast PNLR. Bernie's going to commit it. And then just in what it says, I just passed you the game. All Bernie has to do is pick up Chandra, throw the top card, said, I'm doing 2 damage to you. That's going to do it. Bernie win.
Going to the
Moving
top
on
four.
to top 4. Blue-black control still viable. At
Bernie
least in
is
the
playing
PPTQ
against
format.
blue-white control.
Yes,
so
that should be a very interesting one. Should be a
Yes.
lengthy one as well. Would it get you the other feature
I want to
match?
say Bernie has the upper hand, though.
Yeah, we were talking about that back here. Just black has the cards available, especially Cyber, to take care of that control mirror match.
Yep.
We're
Especially
gonna,
Wrath's Contempt is Gerda Teferi.
yeah,
And they-
Duress
I mean,
post board, Bloodfest post board. But we are going to take a quick break, check on the other match going on. We're going to get you Naya Monsters for sure, and that's going to play the winner of Mono Red Gift or Green White Midrange.
Yep.
So we're going to, quench our thirst. My mouth's dry. How's your mouth feeling?
Pretty nice.
Must be nice. Again, don't go anywhere. We'll be back very, very shortly.
With the top 4, we'll see you guys then.